You didn't arrive with Mr. Clinton, did you?
No, Mr. Clinton came on his own, I think.
He did. Oh, Robin, really.
As in the sense of getting here.
Yes, of course.
Oh, baby, who's your daddy? Who loves you?
What about the problem of traveling nowadays, the airport security? Do you have
It's a bit difficult now. You know, in the old days, it used to be, oh, get on the plane. Come on, get on the plane. Oh, what's that? Hold on. Oh, that's a gun. Okay, get on the plane. Now it's hardcore. You know, it's basically they take away everything from you. You know, first of all, if you're having meat on the plane, you don't have a knife because that could be a weapon. So it's like the quest for fireflight. You know? I'm sorry, sir. And they take away things like nail clippers because that could be turned into a weapon. What do they think? You're going to be going, open the cockpit door! Or the bitch loses a hangnail. Come on! It's, you know, they had... You all right, Coach? It's all right. Oh, dear God. And I grew up, you know, I live in San Francisco, so when you go through the metal detector, there are some pierced people there. You know? Take out your keys. Oh, tip of the iceberg. You know, it's a bizarre thing. You know? When you see a girl with a pierced tongue, I asked this girl, I said, why did you pierce your tongue? And she said, it increases the sexual stimulation. That's all right, my darling. Don't be afraid. Something simple. But the security is tight now. It's a bizarre thing. And we now have, you know, the Office of Homeland Security, which is, you know...
What's that?
Well, it's basically in America, it's to watch over and warn us when things bad are going to happen. Because every so often, Rumsfeld comes out and goes, I don't know where. I don't know when. But something awful is going to happen. That's all for today. No further questions. It's like, what is it, the Central Intuitive Agency? I'm getting a feeling of a man wearing a shoe that hisses. And well, all they've learned so far is what the FBI can share with us is beware of people who take flight school and interested in takeoff and landing. Number one. Number two, anyone who gets on a plane with a shoe that goes, warning, warning, you over there. And now people are wide awake on the, used to be on the, you know, the red-eye flight. They would get on the plane, take whatever medication they couldn't wake up in Russia going, this isn't Cleveland. And now they basically, everyone's wide awake looking for anyone ordering hummus. You know, and they have, you know, this thing of, they say there's no racial profiling, but a little woman will come on, a sweet little southern stewardess, and go, ladies and gentlemen, before we get on flight 5, I just want to read off a list of names. These are random bag checks. These are totally random. And I'm just going to read off a list of names. Hassan bin Seen. Hafam bin Le. Judy Smith. 14 Arabs and a blonde, and every black man and every Hispanic man in the room is going, thank you, God. We're off the list now, sweet Lord Almighty. Gone away now. And it's always a difficult thing because pilots are always, you know, the pilots used to come on with that whole Chuck Yeager rap where they go, hey, everybody, I've just had a few cocktails. Let's take this sucker down to the end of the runway and see what it'll do. Now they come on, they're very loving, and they go, hey, I love all of you. Stewardess comes out and goes, in case of a cabin seizure, a small Louisville slugger will fall from the ceiling. Grab with both hands, aim for the assailant's head, knees, and groin, and keep hitting. Well, basically, it's home defense, just like you had during World War II.
Well, you mean Dad's Army?
Yes, Dad's Army. Old men with a colostomy bag and a pitchfork. I captured Rudolph Hess personally. I threw my colostomy bag and covered him in shite. Go! Get out of that Fokker, and I'm talking about the plane. Go! Step away.
Oh, God.
Is it true? Is it true that Winston Churchill was sometimes so drunk that they had a guy from the BBC do some of his favorite speeches?
That's apparently
really
been reported.
Really? That's wonderful. The guy who did Winnie the Pooh.
That's
So he was going, we will fight him on the beaches, in the air, on the land. Eeyore and Tigger. But God bless her, you have Tony Blair now, sir.
Yeah, we do.
God bless.
Indeed. And you are President Bush.
Yes. God. Let's drink a full one.
A mighty man.
A mighty man.
A mighty man, sir.
Just don't ask him to spell.
No.
I love watching Bush watch Tony speak, because he's going, I can't spell most of those words. You just see him going, you know, some men are born great, some achieve greatness, some get it as a graduation gift. It's like, he's George II, the boy king. No one realizes.
Let's now come to the purpose of your visit.
The purpose of our visit, sir.
It was, up until now, I think it was Billy Connolly who held the record for talking longest without a question prompting it. And
Just a stimulus, sir.
And knowing that the two of you are great friends, I wonder who stops talking first.
Oh, it's difficult to know, you know.
Hey.
Once you get up there and there are people playing dead cats, you can't stop. For me, I get up there with him and it's wild because he just goes. He'll tell you stories about, what are you doing here? And once I get off the plane in Scotland, I need subtitles. It's very hard. What? That's how they can invent golf. They can have a couple of Guinness and then the next thing you know, here's my idea for a sport. I knock a ball into a gopher hole. Oh, you mean like pool? No, forget pool. That was a straight stick. A little broken stick. I whack a ball into a gopher hole. Oh, you mean like croquet? Ah, no, not croquet. That's a pussy sport. I put the hole hundreds of yards away. Oh, kind of like a bowling alley. Oh, no way! I put shit in the way. I put stuff in the way like trees and bushes. So you whack the ball, and you're sitting there whacking away, and you feel like you're going to have a stroke. That's what we'll call it, because every time you hit the ball, you think you're going to die. And right near the end, they'll put a nice flat bit with a tiny flag to give you hope. And they'll put a pool and a sandbox to grab your ball. To do this one time? Oh, no, 18 damn times!
The question is...
The question.
The
first question. And that holds the record for the first question in the middle of the interview. The producer's like...
No, the question is...
Edwina on line one.
What is he doing there?
You don't figure in the diaries, do you? The Edwina Curry diaries.
Oh, the Edwina Curry. I hope not.
My transatlantic adventure, perhaps?
Oh, an adventure weekend with Edwina Curry. More like Wild Kingdom, really.
I took off the beeper collar just long enough to find John again.
Let the dogs out. We'll find her. Come on, boy. Come along. Let Edwina go now. Come on, take her. Even Prince Charles is going, it's all right. We'll find her by Tuesday. And there's Bill going, call me. Come on, don't be afraid.
But the question is...
Yes. We'll see if you can get to it by the end.
We'll see.
The question is...
No, we see this wonderful manic stand-up performer there, anyway, this sort of extraordinary flow of laughter. And then in the film that you're playing now, 1 Hour Photo, you're this very silent man. You're totally, utterly bland.
Yes.
And faceless almost.
Yeah, that was the purpose, to actually do the exact opposite of what you've just seen.
And you managed it incredibly well.
Yeah, I think because I could do what I've just done and what I do on stage and have all of that energy and then let all of that go and be this man, like you said, who is almost faceless, who's so bland that he lives vicariously through other people's photographs. And that's why I did it, to be in a movie that's kind of so unsettling because of that stillness, I think, and it takes people by surprise, which is good.
It's a very sinister film.
Yes,
but it in the end, we can't talk about the ending of it, but it's on many levels. It's not quite what you expect. And that's
yeah,
the
it
thing
always
about
takes strange turns where you think, oh no, he's that, and you go, oh no, it's something else. And even the very end, which people think, oh, don't, and then it takes another turn.
Exactly, the ending's brilliant.
Yeah, it keeps you always going. It takes you one way and always takes another turn, which is good. That's why I loved it when I read it. And when I saw the videos, Mark Romanek was a video director. And in videos, he had done so many different things visually. I went, I've got to do this movie because it combines both. the visuals and this great script, I went, this is, really interesting work.
Well, in it then, you play Si, who was the guy at the 1 hour photo capture.
Yeah, the man who basically sees the pictures of, you in the thong. Not you.
Not me.
That's a lovely picture, though.
It is.
I like the one in the chaps better. But, it is that he basically develops people's pictures, and he's been kind of fascinated with this one family. Like the in-style poster family. Beautiful husband and wife and a child and a beautiful house. Everything that's a total opposite of what his life is. And, that's kind of
and then
his
the fantasy goes to a degree where he imagines that he's their uncle, and he imagines he can walk into their house.
Yeah, that
which
he's
is
basically part of their family.
Which is this sequence now.
Right.
It's about loneliness. It's about wanting to be remembered, too, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a great line in the movie where it says, with family pictures, it's that someone cared enough about me to take my picture. I exist, and it's a moment in time, a happy moment. Very few times you take pictures of Uncle Pete going, It's that moment where you really do, especially when you look at old photographs. Most of the time, like when we were at the flea market in the movie, we take all these old pictures, and these are people who are gone, but there's a moment of them smiling, and a moment of, just a brief captured moment of happiness.
They're incredibly nostalgic, aren't they?
Yeah, very bizarre.
When you do a character like that, and you made what, 40 movies now, haven't you?
But I don't remember now.
It's about 40.
Yeah. That and Good Will Humping.
Good Will.
The adult versions of every movie you do.
Yeah, but what's the key to it, to the part? In the sense that, some actors say it's the walk, some say it's the...
I think it was the look. I think when you said that kind of blandness, to bland everything out. Started with the hair, taking all color out of the hair, making the face so bland and so neutral that literally one day I was walking through the store. He works in like a big Save Mart, and I disappeared, and then Mark went, that's what I want. I want him to blend in so that outside of that store he's lost. He's like he's a fish or a chameleon going, what color do I become now? And that's why he would fantasize about someone else's life.
You also did it for me, the shoes.
A woman actually complimented me on my acting and said, thank you, but that was the sound man. Because the shoes have that kind of...
Like sort of, as if you're treading on some small furry animal.
It was the walk combined with some small furry animal. What are you doing there? Don't be afraid, wear live fur. Don't wear fur. It's always strange, but yeah, that was part of it, the walk, the look, it all helps. I think it's kind of inside, and then the loneliness of a guy who's so isolated that he would think that pictures are the way to achieve another life.
Yeah. Have you ever been lonely in your childhood? Were you lonely?
Maybe. I was an only child, so yeah, for a long time it was just me and the puppet, but it was, it was a bit of an unusual time. People go, is that why you're so hairy, Romy? It was an isolated child. It's a time delay thing where people go, oh! But it was, I could go back and use some of that as a sense memory of that.
Talking about being hairy, you once said you were too furry to be a leading man.
I was actually hit on by Coco the gorilla.
Were you?
She can sign, and it was amazing because they took me to meet her because it was part of this program to raise money for a new habitat. So she signs to her trainer, who's the blue-eyed simian, and I went, thank you. And then she signs to her trainer to do this. And I go, what is that? She wants you to lift your shirt. I lift my shirt, and she pinches both my nipples. And all of a sudden I'm going, whoa, Missy wants to play. And then she grabs me by the hand and starts to take me in the back room, and the trainer's going, Coco, no. And the trainer's going, I can't help you. And all of a sudden I think that it's like the crocodile hunter's going to walk out and go, oh, danger, danger, danger. She wants to bump uglies with him. Watch out, boys and girls. She's going to do the bone dance. Be careful. Going to be some interesting little babies this fall. But it was interesting. She hit on me. She was like grooming me, like, oh. It's hard when you have this much hair. I've seen mosquitoes take their own life. You just see them go, hard day.
Where did this humour come from? Somebody must describe your performance as being Tourettic.
Yeah, voluntary Tourette's.
Voluntary Tourette's.
It is a bit like that. I mean, there is that thing where I'll cross over the line sometimes. Obviously today I did, but then you had that look like, oh, do stop. I know, but there was that look like, oh, will we be getting to the question soon? But it is that thing of where you go off on things And sometimes you'll see a moment, you go, oh, and you'll just pursue it, and it's like a little bit like possession. And it happens once in a while.
But where's the moment just comes, there's nothing pre-planned or anything?
No, I mean, like today, there's a couple of...
Sequential.
Yeah, sequential. Or it's actually more like a fractal. But then we're getting... Even Stephen Hawking's going, don't go there now. I called his house one day. Hello, this is Stephen Hawking. Yes, I'd like to leave a message. No, this is Stephen Hawking. But it is that idea that it's just kind of... If A, then two. You kind of, you jumpstart and go to different places, usually from some weird synapse firing.
I watched your last Broadway show, which was in July, live on Broadway, which has been recorded for HBO. I mean, that was a truly astonishing performance. Because for 2 hours, you stand there. You seem to have there's no script, there's no prompt, there's nothing.
No, you can't really.
But you don't tell long anecdotes either. I mean, it's all quick fire.
Yeah,
you become 1,000 different people.
Because that was how I started off. I started off in a club where usually you start off performing in bars where you can't really take time because people go, hey, and it's, what are you doing now? And those are usually people who own the club. So I started to develop a style that was just very much like, synaptic, quick firing, moving, so they never really had a chance to lock on as a target. And then it started to develop as being this kind of idea of taking an idea and going with it and then breaking away. And that's been kind of the style.
So it is extemporized to that extent that you...
Yeah, it starts off, usually the first 5 minutes are like kind of getting, especially when different cities, I would start off talking about the city and then go off from there.
But you said in the research that your influences were, one or two, were English comics.
Oh, yeah, Peter Sellers, amazingly
really?
So. Yeah, I mean, in terms of comic acting, I think for me the best movie was, it doesn't get any better than Dr. Strangelove, because here's, all these distinct characters. I mean, besides Dr. Strangelove, which is the ultimate Henry Kissinger. But I never understood that movie till now. Hi, Mr. Kissinger. I've seen all of your bombs. Could you sign them? But it's the idea of him and all of those characters, for me, was the best. And, I one of the few people in America who had copies of The Goon Show.
Really?
Oh, and Natty, how did you get across that lake? I walked across those stones. Those aren't stones, those are alligators. I wonder why my legs were getting shorter. It's like, oh, that's an explosion that can only be heard by an idiot. What was that noise? Those are the things I kind of grew up with. And Jonathan Winters, but, yes. Those are my influences. And Peter Cook and Dudley Moore.
Are you influenced by them, were you, as well?
Oh, yeah, and, Derek and Clive, but we can't talk about that.
No, we can't talk about
Not without rubber wrapping. But, those were great comics.
You also played the clubs there, too, didn't you? You played...
Oh, yeah, I played in London, which was great, the comic strip, the Comedy Store. I don't know if there is a comic strip. No, Robin, wrong. But, and then I played a club in Windsor. Lenny Henry said, come out and play Windsor, which was a great idea, till I walked on stage and, worst night of my comedy life. This is all you heard in the audience. It was, ladies and gentlemen, Robin Williams, and all you heard was... But don't you... Not even like, get off! It was just like this, like... And that's like that old thing where you see the comic where he's on stage, and I'm sweating more like Marlon Brando after Thai food. It's like... my lower track is going, should we release now, Robbie? If you fart, you might get a laugh and get off stage. It was the most frightening night, but, it was good to have in the back of your memory. It was a great thing.
What about the balance of your life now? I mean, do you feel you mainly do movies, of course, and you've got 3 out this year?
Yeah, I think I'll continue to do films, hopefully.
But do you feel you have to, every so often, get out and explode all this energy on stage?
Yeah, I think...
It's a must, is it?
Yeah, I think I did the last stand-up before this one was about 16 years ago, but I've realized that it's important to do, for me, as it's cheaper than therapy, number one. And number two, there's so much to talk about, you have a lot of things going on in the world. Just the Pope alone, when he's it always looks like he just wants to fart and they keep pushing him around. And the guy behind him's going, I got your 6, no worry. The Vatican Museum. Welcome to the history of the Vatican. When he's going around, you ever see him in the Pope Mobile? I just want to put bingo balls in there. fosse B21, vera giusta. Questa era la bottiglia bandera che stella favore. Playful. And he wears clothes that even Liberace would go, oh, please. What is this, ermine? You know, nice purse, hello, but it's on fire.
I think there might be any Catholic viewers still watching. No?
Yeah, no Catholic. I'll never go to Ireland. Don't get off the plane. Yeah, don't get off in Rome. Two nuns that follow you going, I see him.
You said that laughter is a bit of a therapy for you. Is it also, has it been an aphrodisiac?
Oh, very much.
Very much.
In the old days, oh, yes, sir. Yeah. Nothing as close to an orgasm as laughter, sir.
Really?
Same face. That's not funny. Oh, come on now. But I think, yeah, it helped a little.
Is it the best medicine?
Oh, I think so. It's an enema for the soul, really. I think it helps. I think it can really be a good thing to keep it kind of releases a great energy in people. You can talk about things that are quite sometimes painful and get across with comedy, something that you couldn't talk just straight at, because people would go, oh, please don't talk about that. Especially now with what's going on. You know, we're considering every day, it's like George is going, we've got to go after Sodom, Sodom, Sodom. He tried to kill my father. Well, why don't you get a posse, Lumpy? Let's go. Come on, here we go. You know how, if you want to do an impression of his father, all you have to do is what you do is you take John Wayne and tighten his ass. And there you have George W., the first. There he is. Not going to say it. Can't use. No syntax. What are you, Yoda? Come on. Yeah, friend, good. Yeah. None have economy bad. Good. Yeah. You know, I think it's, that's why I do comedy, just for the last few seconds, because it's like, all right, yeah, that was nice.
You make a serious point.
Serious points. You can talk, well, you can dabble in them, you know.
Dabble in them. Robin Williams, thank you very much indeed.
Mr. Parkinson, thank you,
Robin
sir.
Williams.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, well, enjoyed that.
Thank you, sir. Salute. Even coming out here? Oh, great. I know him for so long. He's the best.
Yes, he is a good man.
What? I forgot it. Look. That crazy cuckoo over building now.
Somerset, Kentucky.
Somerset, Kentucky is about 85 miles south of Lexington, Kentucky.
South of Lexington,
Yeah,
okay.
south of Lexington. Lake Cumberland.
Okay, now let's get started here, because we ran a little bit over, so I don't want to rush you here. But I want to hear some of your, I guess the chicken first. Let's hear the chicken. That's, okay, here we go. Well, that's very good. Now, are other chickens, are chickens fooled by that? Do chickens come when you do
There's a
that?
couple of hens getting real hot right now.
Yeah.
I want him, I want him, I want him.
No, I think that would be a rooster, Robin. As you can see, spent a lot of time on the farm. Yeah.
I don't know about the rooster.
Well, where did this come from? How did you get started?
I grew up around chickens, cows, horses, and all, you know.
Okay.
I guess it rubbed off on me.
Yeah, all right, okay, all right.
But we need the eggs, you know.
Yeah. And you do a turkey as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
You know that sounds just like a girl I used to go with. Yeah.
Right now, O'Reilly's on the phone going, let him do it again. Do it real slow this time, and then make a noise like a nice sheep. Come on.
Now, how about the crow? You need to stand? You can stand for these if it makes
can
it
I
easy.
stand?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
the
stand.
crow
This is the crow?
Okay.
Now, how about...
Hold on, I'm going to be out here in the blind sitting with Bob and Earl waiting to see if the big ones come. Make that damn crow noise again. Teddy, we're indoors, but if we shoot a crow in here, we get to keep it, right?
That's right. That's correct.
Yeah, baby. Because you know a lot of people been eating crow recently.
That's right. Now, what did the neighbors think? And your neighbor, I mean, did people hear you and go, Jerry, what are you doing? Did they think you're strange? Or...
Yeah, really.
You married man, are you?
No, single. Divorced.
Divorced. Okay.
Yeah.
She got tired of the rooster, eh?
Yeah.
How many times you been divorced?
3.
You've been divorced 3 times.
Yeah, 3 times.
Do women generally like you making those noises?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You make them before or after?
It's like that joke. It's like the joke about the chicken and the egg are sitting in the bed, and the egg is smoking a cigarette, and it's going, now that we've answered that question, what else do you want to know?
Now, what's the hardest one to do?
Probably the mockingbird.
The mockingbird.
Yeah.
You need to stand to do the
You got to
mockingbird?
get the saliva right.
Hey,
you
you
know?
want
Okay,
some
hold on.
water? Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
Got to get the saliva right. This is a...
That ain't no yoke either.
No yoke. All right, this is the mockingbird.
Whoa.
Wow. That's one of the more, see, that would be like the ballad. If you were a singer, that would be like the ballad.
Chicks dig the mockingbird. That's very lyrical. At that point, I'm like, we are now in a small field.
Yeah. Do you do other animals? Do you just do fowl? Is that your main area? Or do you do horses?
I do horses, cows.
Horses?
Yeah.
Let it go. Coming out of sheet number 5, Jerry. Chicken man, laying it down.
Now you have...
Hold on, we got... Quick, get the Royal English family on phone line 2.
Now you have the big finale. This is the chicken song.
Yeah.
Do you have to come back and do that? Well, because we ran late. But you'll come back and do this again. But for now, give us the big chicken finale. This is
Chicken finale?
This is the song you do?
Yeah, the song
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
It's in the key of G.
Okay, here we go. In the key of G.
There's a little red hen lives down the street. She can do the boogie woogie with the drumstick beat. A rooster ain't chicken this, she can't make it crow. Need the red hen boogie so she goes to roost and pop.
There you go. All right.
Thank you.
Jerry, that was great. Jerry, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Be back with Velvet Revolver. Jerry the Chicken Man. Already, you all know my first guest, an Oscar-winning actor and comedian. His films include The Fisher King, one of my all-time favorite movies, Good Will Hunting, Insomnia. His latest film is called RV. Getting back to his comedy roots, very funny comedy. It opens everywhere Friday. Please welcome the one, the only Robin Williams, ladies and gentlemen.
Great to be here, Jay. Stunning to be back on your show.
Nice to have you, Robin lad.
With a new hair, I decided to change voices too.
No, I didn't want to say anything when you come in.
You
Because
thought, trying to look young.
I said, uh-oh. he's
And the
trying to-
silver fox looks at the red-haired boy.
But I don't remember you ever with red hair, and I hadn't seen you in a while.
I was
I
like going, what's wrong? I'm just trying to change.
Right. So
I don't
why
want to do the full Donald Trump comb over.
Oh, yeah, I knew that one.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like his hair at night must go. I'm out of here, man. I gotta go.
Now, why is it red? Is this for a part?
It was for a movie.
Are you playing Lucy? What is the part for? They did.
Ricky!
I would love that, but no, I was playing Teddy Roosevelt in actually a wax figure of Teddy Roosevelt that comes to life in a movie called Night at the Museum. But
Oh, okay.
that's why he had red hair, and people don't remember him having red hair, but most of the photographs are in black and white.
Yeah, I thought he had black and white hair.
Yeah, and there's
See,
only
that's-
one. There's only one old movie of him basically walking around like like. There's all these songs.
Let me ask you, how's the family doing? Good? Everybody
Wonderful,
good?
really great. My son just had a birthday. Zach's 23. Zelda's
Zelda's how old? She should be 9? No, she's like 16. isn't she?
16. But thank you.
16. Now, is she dating yet? How's that going?
She has a friend, as we say.
A friend? Oh, no, tell me.
Friend. I mean,
How old is he? Is he married? How old is he?
Mr. Williams, what are you crazy? I'm 35. I love your daughter. I have many houses. She can live in one. Je visit her. Well, it's crazy. It's all Italian custom. Don't be afraid.
No. Is he older?
He's somewhat older, yes.
Oh, really?
In college, yes.
In college?
Yes, and...
I think that's called jail time.
If they cross that line.
Right. Okay. Now, do you
But
screen
thanks to
these
this
guys?
new device.
Oh, yo, really? Now, do you screen the...
No, I don't
Do
screen
boys
it.
have
Yeah.
to come to the house and meet you and all
Would
that?
you mind filling this vial with blood before we talk? No, there is a kind of a hypocritical thing, too, because my other son being 14, you know, it's kind of like when Zachary was dating, it was like, yeah, way to go, yeah. And then the daughter, son, yeah.
Yeah, you know, see.
It's like, and you have to realize, and the wife going,
That is a double standard.
yeah, very, and you have to kind of recognize that and go, put away the male ego. Yeah. You know, when I was your age, I was not as lucky as you are. You know, and you have to kind of set boundaries, but, you know, they're all very good about who they're with. And
Well, that's good.
And I'm protective of that,
Now,
too.
is she driving? I know you live in San Francisco. Does
She
drive
took
yet?
driving courses, and I think she hasn't got her license yet. But
You didn't teach her?
oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, I don't, you're not the best.
What? Yeah, teaching. Yeah, I'm not very good in a car. There's
No, you're the same way in a car as you are here. Exactly.
even the car's going. That's it. I'm out of here. Come on. I know. I'm in a car is the only time I can ever really get angry, and that's because the windows are up.
Right. Yeah.
And one time the windows were down, and my son went, "They heard you." Hey, move it, you old bag! I don't care if you're a nun. Get across the street.
It's true. You're like that Donald Duck. You become a different person behind the wheel. Yeah, you're a different person behind the wheel. It's a frightening
Yeah,
transformation.
but then I also realized that I drive slow, so my wife's going, "Congratulations." People are behind me going. And if you look at most cars now, you can't tell if they're yelling at you or they're on the phone.
I know. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
Yeah, people are like. It's like, what?
Well, you know what happens sometimes? Because of this job, I'll look and I'll see people like this. So I'll go, "Hi," and they go, and you realize, oh, they're on the
phone.
But they're smiling at whoever, and they think,
they're
oh,
on the
like a
phone going,
creepy guy is yelling at me.
The creepy man's waving at Nicole.
Now, Cody is how old now?
He's 14.
Okay, that's right. You mentioned
He's
that. No?
he's kind of
So what's
like-
he into?
Oh, everything.
Yeah,
It's like bizarre. I mean, you walk into his room and all of a sudden 2 computers are on. They have a game, homework, multitasking, many screens are going on. Plus he's got one, he's on the phone with another friend, he's typing, he's dialing away. And I walk in and I feel like Rain Man going, "That's a lot to do." And he's like, "Whoa, I'll be right with you, Father. Moment, come to me. Come, God, like me, my kids. 1 second, Dad." Old man, come. Even Stephen Hawking's going, "The child seems to be doing quite well."
Now, the president is here in California this week.
He was up in where I have a ranch up there, like a vineyard up there. And he was up
I've been to your vineyard. It's a beautiful vineyard.
It's a lovely vineyard.
Yes.
A lovely comic wine.
Yeah.
It goes with pretty much anything. He was up in Napa and at this resort, and the whole town was out demonstrating. So I don't think it was a quiet R&R weekend. No. I'm trying to putt.
And he met with
Arnold. So I'm talking about that now, basically alternative fuel sources, most likely. Maybe ethanol, which I found out is basically, wood grain alcohol, which is what people used to brew up in the hills. You know, they all just stale. They were using ethanol. We didn't put it in the car, though. We just drank it.
Right, exactly.
So it'd be good. Your car's going to burn faster, but occasionally it'll just go off the road and go, "I can't move." Police, get out of the car. It's not me that's drinking. The car's drunk, man. It's drinking pure wood grain alcohol. I have some alternative fuel sources I was thinking of. They always talk about hydrogen, which is one idea, which is great. I have one word for you, Hindenburg.
Right,
Boom! Smoke, rear end, bam, it's gone. Thank you. Helium would be good. If you had a helium-powered car, you'd know if there's a gas leak,
Because all of a sudden you'd be like this.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Hey, you bastard, you rear-ended me. I can't believe it's gone red. It's not good.
Or the Ford Lipo, which you would power off yourself, just to
suck
the fat off you.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, just a couple of fat kids, you can go 10 miles.
Right, exactly. Now, have you heard the latest Osama tape? Have you heard the...
Oh, no, Osama Unplugged.
Yeah, the newest one. Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm hoping to hear, the one he finally unplugs. No, I haven't heard the new ones. Him basically inciting the whole world to come out.
He talks about, you know, Tom and Katie's baby. Some of it, it's more pop culture.
Why could you not name the baby Osama?
Right.
That would be a great, tough name to give a kid right now. What's your name? Osama.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, that would be it.
Well, Gwyneth Paltrow named her baby Moses, which means every so often he has to go to Israel and go, okay, everybody out of the water. Come on. It's a tough name to give a kid. You know, it's like if you name your kid Attila.
Right.
He's going to be tough at recess.
Right, right. This guy, you can't.
Dear Mrs. Attila, your son organizes the other and has conquered 3 schools. You know, it's rough name. Toulouse. These names are the names you stay away. You know, Adolf.
Adolf is a bad one.
Well, if combined with Hitler, doesn't work.
No. But as a steak sauce, it's not bad.
Yeah, well, Adolf's,
right,
yeah.
Exactly. Well,
Hitler as a steak sauce is a rough one.
No, you don't want Hitler steak sauce.
Hitler steak
More
sauce.
with Ramen right after this. Be right back.
Thanks,
Guest is an American treasure. He's an Academy Award-winning actor. He's got a new TV series called The Crazy Ones, which is Thursday nights at 9 on CBS. Take a look at this. Robin Williams, everybody! You don't often see that here. No. That's genuine. That's what that is. Thank you. Well, that's genuine love and affection. You and Betty White, that's the only two that get it.
Thank you for putting me in that category.
Well, I'm just saying. Hey, you look sensational. I like that you're wearing plaid.
Thank you, sir. For you
that's right.
You don't know that.
The thing is, your Scottish accent is so good, I don't understand what you're saying.
That's how good it is. Right,
That's right away there.
Yeah, think of it, could have given me.
Don't you sit down.
Take a cat, put a finger in its ass.
Can he say that?
Yes.
What do you mean he can't say? It's Robin
Williams,
man! Do you believe this? You are a racist.
If I lick a cat, is it all right to say lick a cat? But if I say uh-oh, no. Okay, good, that's right.
You see the kind of hell I have to deal with here every night.
The line is cat, yes, feline, and then
crikey.
No,
yeah. It's very, very difficult.
Can you say cunning linguistics? Talking in tongues.
Talking in tongues?
No, I can see him going.
You gotta be careful with that.
Very much so.
The Michael Douglas thing.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Made me go back and look at my sexual history, and I thought, whew, thank goodness for that.
Look at a vagina going, No.
So, Robin, how's
that point of view, how are we doing?
How's your CBS sitcom doing?
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to make it look more realistic.
Oh boy. Well,
the poor guy right now is going, we have nothing so far.
I think it did look realistic, except to look a little 70s because of the hair you got there.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Slightly Brazilian.
Yeah, a little bit. So, how's the pre-9 o'clock CBS?
Pre-9 o'clock. None of this would fly. So.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Oh, what are you doing TV? You haven't done TV since Mark and Mindy, have you?
Yeah, 32 years ago.
Good Lord. What?
The only thing that was wired back then was me.
Oh, I think there was more than you. Yeah. You were the one on that show.
Yeah, my idea was just, I was on everything but skates back then.
Oh, right.
Hi, how are you doing? How's the show? I don't really care. I don't know.
Yeah. It doesn't come across when you look at the old Mork and Mindy's. I see them on cable. You look fine.
We had fun. The first couple years were really fun. The last few years, it was crazy. I knew the third year things weren't going so well. When I was in Denver Bronco, I was a Denver Bronco cheerleader in Mile High Stadium, dressed as a Denver Bronco cheerleader. And at that point, I went, the end is near.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the joke.
But the last year was great because we went out, you know, Jonathan Winters came on the show. And
oh, I love Jonathan. I'm so
Always the best.
sad to hear about it.
Oh.
He did make it on the show. He did one.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
He was the sweetest man in the world.
Oh, wow. And what a genius of the old comedy business.
Oh, big time. He
See,
was the
I
best
mean, it's
thing.
before you corporate monkeys took over comedy and sucked all the joy out of it.
Well, this word isn't funny to most of America, and we have some reports here that say that many Americans don't find this word funny.
What's a coming?
Always work.
I think so. And did you know?
And the only guy who can use it in a sentence is Oedipus, you old.
Tootsie Fruitsie.
At that point, you go, okay, boom.
Have you ever seen any Danish films?
I'm thinking it was Man of Orange, a Danish film.
I think it's probably a Dutch film.
Then now it's like Dutch-Danish, I guess I can't just...
Well, the Dutch is they put the finger in the dike to save the country.
Woo!
Yeah.
That will fly, right?
Yeah, that's a real thing.
That's actually a large body of... Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the big thing. Have you ever been to Denmark?
No, I've never...
Have you ever assembled any IKEA furniture?
Never. In Denmark, and I've never assembled IKEA furniture in Denmark, which would be the double. That'd be the best.
That's the big one that everyone's after.
Amsterdam is where everything is like, oh,
yeah.
That's where the hash waiter comes and goes, have you tried this? Going, not really.
You been there, Amsterdam?
Never. Oh gosh.
Well, it's too late now, man.
If I went there, it'd be over. I'd never leave. I'd be,
No.
Where are you? I don't know.
Although the thing is about Amsterdam, there's all this. It's very civilized as well. There's lots of very. I mean, they've got the big museum there and some other things.
Totally. What are the other things?
I don't know. I was out my head, but they, you know,
It's
not
not
everyone is out of their mind.
Do they have like a red light district with?
Oh yes, they have that. Yeah.
But there's a woman up against the window going, look at this. How about here?
Yeah. No, it's kind of different because what they got is like it's these women who are, you know, state prostitutes. So like so they're kind of like doing their knitting or reading the paper or something. Kind of and you go by and they're like, hello. I don't know.
I like the fact she's knitting and also totally nude going, welcome.
Would you like me to move my scarf? Oh.
How are you?
What did you do? The good news is that now you're on CBS Primetime, they won't censor you at all because they're afraid of you.
They're afraid.
You and David Kelly. It's a David Kelly show, isn't it?
Yes, so he's a sweet man.
He's.
He doesn't laugh a lot. If this is David Kelly laughing, like, that's it.
That's how you get the intake of breath. Just
and if he outtakes, then that's huge. It's like, that's big time.
He did that. He's done some good shows. So he did Ally McBeal, did he?
No, he did Boston Legal.
Boston Legal he did, yeah.
Ally McBeal, Boston Legal, and that's all I know.
Yeah, that's all I know as well. But they're pretty good shows.
That's why I signed up to do it, because I was meeting with him and I went, okay, good guy.
He's married to Michelle Pfeiffer, I believe.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
She's a nice piece of work, right?
She's lovely. She came here and she's got lovely skin, Robin. Lovely skin.
That's what I've always thought about. It's lovely to have a girl with lovely skin.
Oh, it's nice. So we're doing Scottish hairdressers now? Is that what we're doing?
2 days. You know, I'd never blown drying her, but I'd love to do like a cream rinse.
I just want to get in there with some volumizer and go, shush, shush, shush.
More height. You know, the higher your hair is, the nearer you are to God.
That's right.
That's what I said, right then. Dear God.
It's true. So, back on TV, I'm kind of concerned, though. You're going to do movies and stuff. You're not going to...
Still have movies. Done a couple. Friggin' Christmas Miracle's one of them.
Can you say that?
Friggin', yeah, better than
Crikey.
Christmas Miracle.
Well, that's true.
Right now.
How's your night going, huh? He's a very sweet man, but a racist, I have to say.
But now when you said the country, we don't have to default anymore, which is so great.
Well, that's nice.
I thought they were going to print a new dollar bill instead of "In God We Trust." It just says "Trust me." And instead of George Washington, it's the little man from Monopoly going.
It's shocking business.
Oh,
isn't
dude.
It? This is shocking.
I thought they were going to have to do a telethon for America.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I feel very, very bad about this. All of them. The grandstanding political.
Out, go away, gone. Be gone. If it's a German voice, go.
Guys, everyone. No, I don't.
No, we don't do that
maybe
voice.
not that.
That always goes away.
Yeah. Okay, get the elected one.
Yeah. So much for elections.
Yeah. No similarities, just smelling my finger.
Yeah. I have a German character, a German party clown called Schadenfreude, who works children's birthday parties. So, children, happy birthday to you. So, look at your country, almost about to default. How can you celebrate your birthday right now? Happy birthday, 1 year closer to death. Good luck for you.
Rob Williams, everybody. We'll be right back. I'm here with Robin Williams. Robin, are you in therapy?
Yes, I am, actually.
Well, see, I just thought if you're au fait with therapy, then I could do a bit of therapy on you. I'm practicing.
And we can have dueling therapy right now. I could do my therapist, too. We both could be both therapists talking to each other. No, I guess I should be the patient and basically talk to you about this going, I hear voices, so do I. Shut up, okay.
I like the idea of dueling therapists. I would like to be Austrian, though.
I would be French therapy who goes, whatever happens in life, you deserve it. Get over yourself. It's crazy, you know? With this Sigmund Freud, it's the whole thing about his mother. Well, also, sometimes a cigar is a penis. Get over that thing. I don't know. I have a mime cigarette. How French am I? Look at you with your
I have an empty pipe. That's why I'm in therapy.
Both of us are sucking on nothing right now. That's a
Nothing left to lose.
Nothing left to lose. All right, there with that soundtrack again. One more time with that soundtrack. Okay, that was good. I danced to Craig to a show with nothing left to lose. Nothing left to lose. Nothing left to lose. Yo, don't change that channel because you got nothing else to choose. Oh, you got your bills. Oh, there's nothing left to lose blues. Ah, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody.
So, okay, we worked out a lot of things with that therapeutic.
I like the idea of musical therapy. Like, you go into a therapist and then you have to just riff.
You have to dance like crazy people for a moment and let it out.
You know, you can stop that if you want.
Okay.
Or do you want to stay French for the whole thing?
No.
You're not sure.
That's a therapeutic moment.
Yeah, that's right. So you do want to stay French. Now I'm a Scottish hairdresser therapist. That's what you've got lovely skin.
French Scottish therapists. They were crazy. It's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, and then we can be two vampires in rehab. Hey, wait. We can call it type AAA. Hi, my name's Vlad. I'm powerless over darkness.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I poop my pants and get arrested.
When I have a blackout, it's not a bad thing.
Yes.
Nothing left to lose.
Nothing left to lose. Well, that's it. We're done.
Serious?
Yeah, that's it.
What? Oh.
Well, I don't make the rules, man. I'm just obeying orders. They are saying it's done, I have to say.
So the show is like this. We had a little fun for a brief moment. The moment of our fun was very good. We tried many different things, and I feel good about this moment. For me, it was good. And, you know,
I like the Scottish hairdresser.
I think that's the way to go, that way. Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
And your Chinese gangster who sounds Italian.
Where's my money? Where's my money?
Going back to Beijing. I need my money now.
Where's my money?
Don't make me go Shanghai on you.
Yeah.
If I go Shanghai, it's bad. Or Chris Walken is a Chinese Scottish gangster. No, weird.
Christopher Walken, Chinese Scottish gangster. Oh, yours, man. That's ahead of me.
This accent's strange. I don't know how. This is the strangest accent I've ever done. But I think it's in the category of what?
Strudel.
Craig Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen.
degrees on Saturday, and then the temperature will peak around 63 degrees on Sunday. I'm Mary Schultz. Please stay with us.
You're watching WTZA, Channel 62, Hudson Valley Television.
Well, here they are, and I know you're looking forward to this one. I am pleased to present Billy Crystal, Whoopi Goldberg, and Robin Williams. You like them, huh? Yeah.
We did wave, do a wave. Hey, thanks.
Well, Whoopi.
Yeah, Whoopi.
Oh, Jack! Yes, Mr. Donahue?
Do these guys hit on you or what?
Who?
These two guys.
You mean like beat me up?
No, like, you know, take you out late at night and things like that.
Phil!
Well, you know.
No! What?
It's entertainment tonight. What's going on behind the back? Some comic relief.
No, my
Later,
knees
Tammy Faye Baker and Baby
are worn out for other reasons.
Yes. Well, there's no scandal here, then. We'll just...
No, you didn't ask them if they go out.
That's true, I didn't.
See?
Because we know better. Billy...
Miss Thing, okay. Woo! Big surprise.
Billy, Whoopi, and was it the...
Would you stop? Just sit for a while.
Hey, put away the cheese whiz.
No.
Was that the best Academy Awards in the history of the universe, or what?
Thank you. That was real fun, Phil! That was real fun!
Sit down.
Yeah, somebody else won!
Yeah.
Second time, you bastard! Straight to sit there and they read. And the winner is somebody else. And they keep the cameras real close so you can go, oh, really? Yeah, let's get real. Wouldn't it be nice one time they read somebody else's name and they go, who's there? Give it to me! Give it to me! You haven't got a green card. Give it to me! Sorry. It's over with. You got to get it out now.
No.
It's the Dan Quayle story, my left brain.
But thanks, Phil.
And you have an 8-month-old baby.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
No, I'm just going to talk, Phil.
Yes,
because I'm never going to get a chance.
Right.
Yeah, I had an 8-month baby, but now she's going to be 18, all right? Then she's going to go off to college. Yeah, we did everything. We did natural childbirth. We did, Then they grow up. Then they grow up so fast you can't even know it. And before you know it, things appear in their bodies that you can't even believe. And then they leave home, leaving Dad going, where'd they go? Yes, I had an 8-month-old baby, but she's going to college soon.
Yes. Well, this must be a picnic for you, my good woman.
Hey, I'm the Vanna White of comedy.
Yes.
I go like this.
It's great.
It's true. I go like this.
Yeah, baby, I got a vowel for you.
Now, hold up here, honey. Can you read it now? You got every letter. Wake up, baby. You got every letter up there. Read the sign, honey. Smell the caffeine. Raise yourself. That's what it is. You go like this, and then you go like this.
Whoopi, I think your new show, Baghdad Cafe, is the best new show of the season.
Oh, thanks.
I want to address this man over here.
You want to address this man?
Your Dead Poets Society, whatever, won, as far as I was concerned. You did an outstanding job.
Thanks. My aunt. Whatever. That's the Jewish version.
I know.
That's thank you.
Dead Poets, whatever.
I say that because I'm a retired teacher,
Whoa.
and I'm with you because I believed in teaching my children to think for themselves. And you did a wonderful job.
Thanks. Thanks. I think we're going to... That's a nice thing. They're going to retitle the movie now called Dead Poets Whatever.
Excuse me, I'd like to address this question to Whoopi. Yes. I just want to know, where do you go to get your hair done? Because I would like to get my hair done like that.
I go
Seriously.
home. Seriously. I go home. I have a great woman called Julia Walker who we divvy up the sides of my head. She takes this side and I take this side, and we get a good movie or a good book. And for 4 hours we do this.
Peace, obviously.
Okay. Yeah.
And bring a meal.
Thank you, thank you.
Bring a meal.
Yes.
Okay, Robert Williams, how did you feel when they didn't announce your name and you were just sitting there and had a smile?
Well, I did that earlier in the show, but it was that kind of strange feeling. It's kind of like wearing fiberglass underwear, an interesting sensation. It's a weird thing, but it was wonderful to be nominated. What?
We love you anyhow.
Oh, thank you. Easy, boy.
I'd like to address this to Whoopi. Where would you think I should get my hair like that? Nah, I just want to say that I've been watching...
Please don't try these jokes at home, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what's funny? I've been around now 5 years, maybe. 5 years ago, this was a weird freak thing to people. Now there's Milli Vanilli and Tracy Chapman and all these people, and it's very chic and hip, except when it's on my head. I like this. This is it.
Yeah, I think you look good in that.
Thank
but
you,
I'd like
baby.
to say that I love your new show, and I think
Thank
you're a
you.
wonderful actress, and
Thank you.
just keep it up. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is for Billy Crystal. One of my favorite movies is When Harry Met Sally.
Down too low
I didn't
here.
want to make you feel left out anymore.
Okay, thanks.
But really, how do you feel about men and women being...
Harry Met Sally. Just mention that. I don't think...
When Harry Met Sally. Well, everybody was clapping. You didn't hear me. How do you feel about women and men being friends and not sleeping together?
Now? I think it's a difficult... I think, you know, it's a difficult proposition, but I think it's possible. I have a lot of women friends. I think I was a little more optimistic about it than definitely the character and I think Rob's, you know, overall statement. And it was a very wonderful film to be a part of, and one that touched a lot of people. And I think along with Dead Poets, even though we didn't get the nominations people thought we were going to get, I think we were one of the most enjoyed movies of the year.
Sure. This question's for Robin. In your new movie, Cadillac Man, did you do any extra studying as a salesman?
Yeah, I talked to some salesmen on Queens Boulevard. You learn to walk around. How you doing? Nice to... Oh, hey! Obviously, I didn't go in certain restaurants. It's like I talked to them about it. It was great. And they said, first of all, just sell yourself. And I couldn't actually go out and sell cars. They'd be going, look, Mark's selling cars. That'd be wrong. I guess you should have stuck with Mindy, baby.
I would like to undress Robin Williams and take his tie and his socks and give them to my husband to wear. They're beautiful.
Well, thank you for that Christian sentiment. This tie from the lovely Timothy Leary collection. Thanks.
Whoopi, will you be making any new movies in the future, serious ones like Clara's Heart or The Color Purple?
Yeah. There's 2 coming out this year. And, you know, I work when people write good stuff. I work when they write bad stuff. I generally try to work I try to work as much as possible.
Yes.
Whoopi, I love the pussycat joke in Atlantic City that you told.
That is, I'll tell you what that is. It's an exercise. It's an actor's exercise in being able to put forth a story that an audience will believe. What he's talking about is I told this whole long, I opened my show. And it's great. It's a story about, and I tell the people that I had an audition and I had to get from Long Island to Soho and what happens to me, and I ran over a cat and the cops come, and the punchline is one we can't repeat, but it's the kind of story where people are going, oh man, did you hear what? And the whole audience is going, oh, what? And then I do the punchline and I go, what? You know, it's a great acting exercise.
Hi, do you prefer television or movies? What would you like? Either one? Anybody?
How about you, Billy?
Well, it's easier to see movies. The picture's so much bigger, and it's nice. But you have to
crawl in that little box.
You have to get in that box, and but you have to drive to them, and you know. I prefer, doing what I like to do. I like it all. I mean, I love being in front of people, but I love the discipline and the fineness of making a film, except you wait so long till it come out. I mean, it was almost a year after I finished the movie till it came out. But there's something about being, especially for me, 40 feet tall it's pretty great to be in a good movie. But it's also wonderful. I've had great experiences in this building when I did Saturday Night Live, so I like them both, but right now I prefer making films.
Over here, friend.
This is to the three of you. Were any of you overachievers when you were in school?
Yes.
No. Sometimes.
Hi, I'm glad you called. Go ahead.
Yes, Phil, this question is directed towards Robin. I would like to know if he was born with comedian tendencies in his genes.
He's got a lot of things in his genes, and
I can't let him out.
He'll touch them.
My boy's book. I don't think it really. I was dropped on my head when I was a little kid. Mr. Williams, I didn't mean to drop him. And I think it didn't really. Didn't come out as a comic. And then I found a rubber chicken. So I was in college, in my freshman year of college, and started taking improvisational theater classes, and it was great. And then I flunked out of all my political science classes. But
you studied seriously acting, did you? But what you Shakespeare? You did it.
I did Shakespeare, yes, Phil, I did. I did it as long as I could, till I was one day going to be. Oh wow. It's really difficult, and the tights were wonderful, but. I studied at Juilliard for 3 years.
Yes, you did.
It was great. Houseman was there. Mr. Williams, the theater needs you. I'm going off to sell Volvos.
I'm glad you waited, caller. Go ahead. Hi. Are you there?
Yes. I have so much to say. I'm going to try to make it as brief as possible. I want to commend all three of you for every piece of work that you've ever done. I think there hasn't been anything that I haven't thoroughly enjoyed. And especially want to commend you on all the work you've done for the homeless. And Whoopi, I hope that you have a really big success with this new show. I think you and Gene Stapleton make an unusually wonderful pair. And anytime any of you come to Boston, you have an open invitation for dinner.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very, very thoughtful commentary. And we should remind this audience that these superstars are together, along with lots of other talent, for the HBO special that will generate, as it has for the past 3 years, this is the 4th annual, over $8 million raised for the homeless. Billy, Whoopi, and Robin headline from Radio City Music Hall, and it will be on HBO 8 o'clock, is that 8 o'clock Eastern this Saturday night. So those of you with cable, keep your eyes open. Yes. And even if you're not cable, I understand we've let the signal leak
they
out.
open the signal throughout the country on your cable, so watch it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'd just like to say, Whoopi, I think you're great. And we touched a little bit about theater with Robin, is it? Yeah, I just wanted to know.
Fame, it's so fleeting, isn't it?
What's the white boy's name? What's the one that looks like the rabbi? What's his name?
No, I just wanted to know, Whoopi, did your talent just come naturally, or did you go for training? Did you go to school? Did you study arts in college or something?
No, I'm not a college graduate. and I'm going to get my GED. But God did this to me.
For the three of you, have you ever had a depressing time in your life? And if so, how did you handle it?
Could you repeat that?
Have you ever been down? And do you have, does a comic who makes people scream and laugh have moments of depression? And if you do, what do you do about it? Come on. Billy, you got Billy.
The question so bummed me out, man.
Come back,
oh, sure. I mean, we're human beings. You have ups and downs. I've, had a lot of things that have been bad things that happened in my life that you work through and try to believe in yourself and know that it's not going to last forever. I mean, sometimes depressions actually can be a good thing in that it makes you look at yourself and change things that are wrong. And the drugs are good.
Yeah.
No, I'm just, that's a bad joke. No, I'm seriously. I mean, I think, suffering from, I'm just a joke.
For some people.
You're all right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have a question for Billy. I saw your special on HBO in Moscow, and I was wondering what you thought of the people in Russia.
Well, I had an amazing experience there in that I was, the first modern-day comedian to go and perform live there, and I had an amazing experience with the Russians, who I found so willing to have a good time with someone that they had never heard of. The show started at 7. They lined up at 3. The posters in Moscow only said an evening with an American comedian. They let me poke fun. They let me make statements that were political to them. They embraced me. They helped me find 30 members of my family that I didn't even know existed there. This is true. And all in all, I had an amazing experience, and I found them so desperate to have a good time and to feel better about themselves. I think right now it's a country that's suffering a lot from a real bad self-esteem, and the people don't feel good about themselves. And I was thrilled that for those few hours that I was on stage with the 2 audiences that I performed for, that we laughed a great deal.
Now, how did you do with the simultaneous translation? Good evening.
No, I spoke Russian for about the first 8 or 10 minutes of the show, which broke the ice, and then a lot of the audience did speak English. And if they didn't speak English, I did mime pieces. I did a piece on Charlie Chaplin, who's very popular there, and which I used Russian composers to underscore it and make it a more of a homey piece. And then we did participation pieces. I got them to do the wave. And they had never heard of that before, and I had about 750 Russians going up and down, not knowing why. Yeah, why? I don't know, but we did it, and
it's like Mayday during earthquakes.
Yeah, and it was an extraordinary experience for me.
Uh-huh. I read an article where your shoes are important to you.
Life magazine?
Yeah.
Yeah, my feet.
I thought it was a wonderful piece in Life.
Yes, Tony Kornheiser. I have this from the Washington Post. Wrote, to me, it was the best story ever written on me because it was honest.
Well, the last 20 minutes before walking out for the Oscars, what a wonderful opportunity to drop through a trap door. And boy, did you make it work. Everything was funny.
Well, I worked very hard. That's a big... the Earth is a rough room.
I'll tell you.
But my feet...
Irving Thalberg. Who is Irving Thalberg?
But my feet, you mean my shoes? I ever think about it. I like funny shoes. My feet have to feel good on stage because I'm on them so much, and like I only wear them once on the wooden floor before I go out, and then it's like a superstition, and I wear them on stage until they're not good anymore.
Right. And you do as many as 200 push-ups before a big performance like that.
Yeah, I'll do about 200, 250 push-ups and sit-ups before I go out. I break a sweat before. See, to me, it's a game. I mean, when I hit the stage,
You're looking good, Bill. You're looking good. Looking good. I'm afraid. Whoopi, get the hair up like Don King.
To me, it's like a game. I was an athlete in high school and college, and I like to feel physically fit when I go out on stage. So I work out before I hit the stage.
I never heard any of this. I never knew that. So that's what that thumping has been?
We got the message.
Billy,
Why
Whoopi.
do you think I'm nuts?
Billy, Whoopi, and Robin star in the HBO special Comic Relief, proceeds of which go to the homeless, 8 o'clock this Saturday night Eastern. You can also see it in other parts of the country, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Keebler?
Yes, officer?
Can you vouch for this elf?
Well...
Caught him smuggling melted chocolatey filling out of your factory. Pretty clever. He hid it inside this chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, you mean Keebler Magic Middles. We hide lots of delicious melted chocolatey filling inside crisp cookies. Try one.
Incredible. So he's not the front man for a fudge smuggling operation?
No, sir. He's our middleman.
Oh.
Magic Middles from the Keebler Elves. Now in oatmeal, too.
Fabulous Red Door surprise awaits you. Your gift with any Elizabeth Arden Red Door fragrance purchase.
Poughkeepsie Ford and Monticello Ford Lincoln Mercury have formed the Coleman Automotive Group. It should be your first choice for preferred treatment, super service, and Probe GL, buy for under $12,000 or lease for under $200 a month. Lincoln Town Car, buy for under $30,000 or lease for under $500 a month. F-150 pickup, buy for under $14,000 or lease for under $200 a month. Get to Poughkeepsie Ford at 641 South Road right now. It's part of the Coleman Automotive Group, where we never forget you have a choice.
Bob Zmuda joins us, president of Comic Relief and producer of Comic Relief 90. It's the May 12th event, HBO, right in this neighborhood. We are pleased to come to you from Rockefeller Center, which, as Robin knows, has recently been purchased by the Japanese.
Yes, welcome to Nissan York.
We're not going to get in now, Saturday night.
I want to wish you well, Bob, up here on this one. Well, you're proud of this. $8+ million over the past 3 years. This is your 4th event, and it must be some day for you. You just walk around and say, all right, bring on the next.
Yeah, sure. Well, it's some week, because this is the first time that we actually have a lot of activities going on. In New York City, Thursday before the show will be Comic Relief Day in New York, and we have 1,500 homeless volunteers who will be standing on street corners with the glasses, with the nose, and the mustache. And for $1, you get a yuck, and you help New York's homeless. So that's one thing that's going on.
For $1, you get a yuck.
Yeah. Friday night at Shea Stadium is Comic Relief Night.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. The Mets are playing the Dodgers.
Mets and Dodgers.
That's not the Comic Relief you wanted.
No. Hopefully David Cohn will stop arguing by then.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
But they're giving a 55,000 because the game's sold out.
Of the glasses, right?
The Groucho plastic. So that should be an amazing photograph of all of. It's like Bat Day, Babby. All these people would. Minkman schnozzers.
I'm going to the dugout.
Yeah. Oh, hot dog. So it should be a fun night. And we're going to fool around in the play-by-play with
Elaine
the Mets
Boozler's
announcers. Elaine Boozler's going to sing the national anthem, and
And Whoopi's going to pledge allegiance.
To the flag.
Yes. Please let me share with you just a moment, Billy Crystal at work. This, I believe, is this is funny. You'll be pleased to hear that. Phil. Well, we have a serious piece that you have, and I want to show that in a little bit. But first, here he is doing You Know Who from HBO. Watch this. Billy Crystal.
I was so moved talking to the homeless, felt unbelievable inside, and I reached into my pocket to make a contribution. And I tell you, it's not easy for Fernando to reach into his pocket when the Sansa belts are at 29 and the waist is at 34, if you know what I'm saying. My stomach is in development, if you know what I mean. But darlings, I felt so warm inside that I contributed. And for me, it was one of the few times in my life where it was better to feel good than to look good. But with it all, darlings, I still look marvelous.
That's from the first one. Thank you. That's from the first one. And I'm better now.
You all do so much work with the homeless. What is your personal experience? Have you slept overnight in the shelters? Have you been with the homeless on the streets? What are your experiences?
Well, haven't we all been with the homeless on the streets? I mean, it's especially in New York, I think it's even more so because we're so condensed and there's so many of us on the street, and I've never, over the last 2 years...
I saw you meeting them. I saw you greeting them. We have a tape in a little bit, so you've been out there.
This is hard for them to answer, but I must say, since they're here, that throughout the year, Robin, Whoopi, and Billy not only do this show and promote this show and rehearse this show and write this show, but throughout the year, they give their time, and they spend a lot of time going to homeless project sites all across the United States. After today's show, yeah. After today's show, they're getting out of here and going to Washington, D.C. to testify in front of the Senate for a new bill, the Homeless Community Revitalization.
You can say it, Bob. It's okay.
It's a good bill that Ted Kennedy's taking
Yeah, Robin Williams is testifying before Congress.
Yes,
yeah, and then I'm going to meet Jesse Helms and look at some photographs. See what's
homoerotic.
Yeah. I found those things very offensive, and I...
Hi, I'm glad you waited. Hi. You there, caller?
Hello?
Sir, yes.
I've got a question for Billy.
Yeah.
He does the commercial with Larry Bird when he shoots the basketball. Do we believe you or Larry? Did that shot go in or not?
The shot went in. Larry said no, but the shot went in. But we have a new one coming out that I want to just briefly talk about. I mean, Larry Bird is a phenomenal player, and he was the first celebrity athlete to come out for us, and it was a great thing for him to do last year. We just shot a new one in Kansas City with Bo Jackson and myself, and it's going to be it's a lot of fun because what Bo is doing for every home run he hits this year, and last year he hit 32, the Nike company, which is a great company, is giving a big donation for each home run that Bo Jackson hits this year. So the new one will be coming out.
They just added football for every touchdown he gets through.
And for every and for every touchdown he makes, they're making big contributions. So the shot with Bird did go in. It didn't help him in the 5th game with the Knicks, but now we're doing one with Bo Jackson. It's a thrill for me. I mean, I love being a frustrated athlete myself. To work with these guys, it's great.
Hi. Do you have any idea what should be done for the homeless?
Yes.
Well, home would be a good thing.
Well, it would, it's the sort of thing that you have to sort of, in a sad way, remind your country that their first priority before Panama, before Nicaragua, are to its people. And so what I suggest is that each and every one of you remind the people who represent your state and your neighborhoods and yourselves that this is us. This isn't some other people that you don't know. This is us. What you could do is remember that self-esteem for children who are on the street is very, very little. If you cannot give a little to them to tell them that their country does care about them, then we are not Americans. Then that is not what the nation is. So what we want to do is we want to make the government aware, because the people are aware. That's who sends in the money to Comic Relief. I mean, the real heroes here is the American public, because they send donations in. Schools get together and gather money and send it to us. And you are the heroes. You are the heroes. What we need to do as a nation is to say, let George and Barbara know.
It's a kinder, gentler nation,
yes.
And Barbara's wearing the 1,000 points of light, so.
See, the fastest growing segment on the streets now are families. That's what touches me so much in my travels all across the country. We were in Kansas City last week, the thing with Bo, we went to the shelter, and it's all children. Yeah. And this is our future. I mean, first of all, they go uneducated. They're prone to drugs and other problems that are on the streets, and it's ugly out there, and it's single parents, sometimes no parents, and we have packs of kids roaming our streets who are not going to get educated. And folks, this is the future for us.
You know, our sites, I just have to say this, our project sites report that there is a higher infant mortality rate in America than in third world countries. People are walking around thinking that this is all these great things are happening. We're out there, we go to these project sites, and you wouldn't believe your eyes. I think we're number 20th in all the countries as far as infant mortality rate.
I want to, this be a moment to share with you this wonderful piece of material as only Whoopi could render it. Here you are at work, you talented woman, you, in concert, and how's this for a character? Roll the tape.
You know, I was down in the welfare office. I was in the welfare office. You know, I used to be a designer called Lip Smacking Jean. And then I lost my stuff, you know, and I had to get on welfare, you know, so I went on down there and I told a woman, you know, I need some help. And she looked at me and said, you people, you bums and you winos. I'm not no bum. I said, I'm not no wino, I'm on hard time. That's all it is. And the woman had a very strange expression on her face, called me a bum and screaming at me, telling me she had to have my fingerprints. See, because that's the new government rule. She told me you got to have your fingerprints so we know it's you. I look in the mirror and know it's me. But she said that's what they had to have. And I said I wasn't going to give it to her, and she put me out. And then the woman come in after me, went on ahead and peed on the lady rug. Oh, I was so happy about that, but you know what was funny? Well, yesterday, I went back into welfare office, and you know the same lady was my welfare worker was behind me in line. She was very upset.
And we'll be back in just a moment.
No. No! No! Life can be full of rejections and refusals. Don't you deserve something better? SureCard says sure. You deserve our Sure credit card. And right now, we're issuing a number in your area to people like you. Even if you've never had a charge account and can't get a credit rating, we'll issue you your very own Sure card. There'll be no embarrassing applications, no credit checks, and no refusal. You're sure to be approved, and you're sure to qualify. Now, your only cost is a one-time $20 processing fee, and we'll even bill you for that. Pay it, and you have the credit. Credit to get all kinds of wonderful things direct from SureCard. You don't need to own a home, open a bank account, or give a credit reference. Just pay on time and we'll increase your credit. Soon you could qualify to buy a VCR for just a few dollars a month. Charge a complete computer outfit or buy a brand new kitchen set on credit. And listen, a good Sure rating can be your reference for all those other credit cards you've always wanted. Store credit cards, gas credit cards, even bank credit cards you can use for cash. Even if you already have a Visa or MasterCard, ask for your Sure card and get more credit with no interest charges and no annual fees. Just fantastic products at fantastic prices. They're yours through this entirely new concept in credit. Sure card. But don't send any money. Just call now and we'll even bill you for the $20 processing fee. That's right. Order your Sure card and we'll give you immediate credit. That's for sure.
Don't send any money. Just call 1-800-543-1300. We'll bill you for the one-time processing fee. Pay it and your Sure card is approved automatically, even if you've never had a credit card. Call now, 1-800-543-1300, 1-800-543-1300, and start building the credit rating you deserve.
Saturday morning, time to climb up on the old lawn tractor and ride. Well, if this is what it feels like, maybe you should look into a new Honda with its smooth-running, liquid-cooled engine, hydrostatic transmission, and super comfortable seat. It takes care of you as well as your lawn. So put the old lawn tractor out to pasture and test ride the new Honda hydrostatic transmission lawn tractor.
At Duchess Recreational Vehicles, Route 55 across from the Apple Valley Shopping Center.
The spirit our valley has always known. The spirit of the valley we call home.
C, 30 Rockefeller Plaza, New York, 10112. Remember, postcards only, please.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd just like to ask any of you, do you think that we'll ever get the boards off the buildings, the homeless off the street, and restore our cities back to what they used to be?
If you care enough, we will.
Yeah.
It's up to us. They obviously won't do it. So it's something that we have to make sure that happens.
Yes.
Hi, I have a question for all three of you. How did you get involved with the comic relief in the beginning?
Well, it was Bob's initial idea, who went to people at HBO, Chris Olbeck, Michael Fuchs, and they called us and they said, what about something like this idea? And we said, let's do it. And it's real easy to get involved when you've seen your fellow man hungry on the street. And then it was, let's do a show, and a chance for all three of us to work together is like, well, that's, you know, it's my favorite time of year.
With all the money that's being contributed, will there be any more homes being built for the homeless be put back in that you'll know of?
Well, our funds really don't go to building homes. Our funds go to medical aid for the homeless, pharmaceuticals, medical vans that go out. We knew that we couldn't raise enough money. I mean, to really take care of the problem of the homeless, there's no. If comic relief went on 40 years, we wouldn't be able to do it.
There wouldn't be one stealth bomber, so it'd be.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you something that's great. What happens is HBO pays the whole tab on the show. So whatever we get in goes right out to the shelters across the country, which is an amazing thing for the 3 years. So we were in Kansas City and we got to see a comic relief van. We've been in Denver where we saw babies. Middle name was Relief because they were it's true, because the baby was born and we were able to pay for the medical expenses. So we see firsthand results, and within 60 to 90 days after the show, the funds go right out. So after Farm Aid and Live Aid, Farm Aid they've done 2. This is our 4th. We're still here and we're doing good.
I'm a state child protection worker, and the people that I'm here are also, and I'd like to appreciate you for your efforts with the homeless. We see the negative results of homelessness and child abuse and neglect.
Well, how's that for some very, very informed support? Yeah.
I just want to commend all of you, because it really does begin one person at a time. It really does. And the fact that you are blessed with the talent to have the comedy to attract the attention and then to really bring everything down to reality is what this whole world is all about. I mean, the Berlin Wall would not have been down today if the conversation didn't begin, and you are beginning the conversation. And I really acknowledge you for that.
Thank you.
Robin, keep it down a little, will you?
Okay. Kinder, gentler nation, Phil. Barbara's on the dollar bill.
I want you to see. I want you to see Brother Williams at work. Here he is, alone on the stage. Just a small piece. If you haven't seen this, you haven't seen anything. Roll it here.
It's lovely. I know it's difficult. You meet someone you like tonight, you go, gosh, Helen, I really care about you. Can I have some blood and urine so I can run some tests? Because sex is scary now. What is sex going to be in the 90s? It's going to be you and you. That's right. Come home, put on that music that you like I Only Have Eyes for Me. And you don't have to fake an orgasm anymore, because if it's bad, who's going to tell? You? No, the strange thing is, it isn't even sex anymore. It's emotions, it's Freud, it's psychology. You have a relationship, you go to therapy, you work on it and find out, so my mom was a guy, so what? Now, wait a minute, you realize, wait. The father of modern psychology was Sigmund Freud, a man who did enough cocaine to kill a small horse.